Nice work, second grade. You're right. They sting for protection and to catch food. And we found that in the text right here. Jellyfish sting for protection and to catch food. That's one of those questions that's right there in the text. So you always want to go back to the text to find your answer. Let's keep reading and learning about jellyfish. Thimble jellyfish. Look at these. Now that doesn't look like a jellyfish I have ever seen before. Let's read and find out about it. Jellyfish are so simple, they look like plastic trash floating in the sea. Let's talk about that word simple. When we're talking about the word simple, it's easy to understand. So simple basically just means these jellyfish are not that complicated. Remember, we learned they don't have a brain, they don't have arms and legs, and they're so simple that sometimes people can think that they're just trash floating in the sea. Let's keep reading. When an animal eats a jellyfish, it stays healthy and strong. When an animal eats plastic, it gets weaker and weaker and eventually dies. So that can be very confusing to ocean animals, can't it? Because they think that the trash is the jellyfish and then they'll eat it and get sick. Upside down jellyfish. Look at those jellyfish. They look like they're upside down. Some jellyfish lie on the shallow bottom in a clear, warm seas and grow their own food. These are called upside down jellyfish. Once they have eaten small bits of algae, just once, they can grow more inside their bodies by sitting in the sun. They are their own greenhouses and grocery stores all wrapped up in one. How interesting. Portuguese man of war. Here's a photograph of that. To be a jellyfish, you need to be shaped like a bell with at least one mouth and tentacles. Many animals called jellyfish are really something else. The Portuguese man of war is not a real jellyfish. It has an air-filled bubble instead of a water-filled bell. So this has a bubble of air in it, and that's what makes it not a jellyfish. It needs to be shaped like a bell, so kind of shaped with a curve up like that. Jellyfish are almost all water and a little protein. They look slimy and disgusting when they walk up on the beach. When they wash up on the beach. They don't walk up on the beach. When they wash up on the beach. So even though this moon jellyfish looks really beautiful inside the water, when it washes up on the beach, it looks disgusting. Say that word with me, second grade. Disgusting. Did your face do what mine did? Yeah, gross and nasty or sickening. When a jellyfish is in the water, it might look beautiful, but when it comes up onto the shore, it's washed up onto the shore, it's all slimy and it looks really, really gross. A West Coast sea nettle. Check out this jellyfish. Doesn't that look cool? In the sea, jellyfish are beautiful. There are jellyfish as big as basketballs with long red tentacles called West Coast sea nettles. So this jellyfish in this photograph right here is actually as big as a basketball. There are tiny, elegant jellyfish that look like a blizzard of snowflakes. And this is a really tough one to say because it looks like it's its scientific name, but I'm going to do my very best. Oikopleura labradorensis. But look at that. It looks like snowflakes that are in the ocean. How beautiful. Arctic lion's mane jellyfish. There are jellyfish that grow so big they are as long as a blue whale. They are called Arctic lion's mane jellyfish. They pulse and drift. So pulse means to kind of go like this, kind of like your heart beats in a pulse. So they go like this. They pulse and drift. They eat and reproduce. That means they make more of themselves. They live and die, all without a brain or a heart. Isn't that amazing how these jellyfish can live without a brain or a heart? Fascinating. Golden mastigias jellyfish. Even these words are sometimes hard for me, and you know, I use our phonics strategy by breaking it into parts, breaking it into syllables. Mastigias. Someday, you might be very lucky and see an ocean full of jellyfish. And since you have a brain and a heart, you would know that you are seeing something unforgettable. I want you to think about everything you've learned about jellyfish during our text. What two details were the most surprising to you and why? Head to the next Nearpod slide and share your thoughts.